welcome back to the gaming squad. Today we're going to be continuing our Skyrim Let's Play. A few things I have to note with you guys is there's a little bit of progress since the last episode. One of the reasons is I travelled along the road and did a small side quest that literally I had to kill someone and that's it. But that file got corrupted, so I wasn't able to get the footage. Other than that, we're basically in. I'm butchering the names, but we're here. We were over here, but we travelled around the mountain, got here, and then did the Shroud Hrothgar. This was very small. There was a couple of bits in, but it is nothing major loss. I'm sorry that that file got corrupted, but I will not be going back and doing that. But in today's episode, we're going to be going up to Hrothgar. So let's get into it, shall we? Also, as you might have read at the beginning, a couple of mods onto the game.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my passing through on your way to High. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done. Be careful up there.
As I was saying, I've put a couple of appearance mods into the game, so there's not a lot of difference at the moment. I'm thinking about adding a couple more on as we go, but that's all they will be, appearance mods for me, because I don't like really taking it off the game's story, like adding more types of everything, more weapons and everything. I just like basic story. So yeah. Embla 1. Before the birth of men, dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blow out the sky and flood the land. I wonder if anybody's actually ever counted these steps to see if it was actually 7,000.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, they had no voice.
Hmm? I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. All right, then.
Fledgling spirits of man were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Beautiful view. I hope it stays as snowy all over Skyrim.
Need something? I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. Until next time.
Kayad called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught man to use the voice. The dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Dodged it. What, that hit you? So did that. Push. Oh, that ain't good. Run! 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 Get off the road! Alright. Let's get back up that mountain. Alright, guys and girls. Wow, well, I had to get that fight over and done with. That hurt me so much. I died a few times. As anybody who played Skyrim will know, this game is horrible. Right, it's not even. I don't understand why this guy's so hard. Like, he's notoriously hard. He's not even very far into the game. He's difficult. But then after this, it gets easy. Try and pick up some of my arrows that I've left all over the place. Right, let's continue on with our reading. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, provoking all the other that their voice too strong was. What? Providing for all those that their voice too was strong. Although they sacrificed, many followed. If you want to read that yourself, you can. Like, I messed that up so much. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquered, founding the first empire with the sword and voice, whilst dragons withdrew from this world. Dragons have returned. For instance. Are we at the top of this mountain yet? Jurgen Windcooler chose silence and returned, and 17 disputes could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. And that is Hrothgar, I'm guessing. There it is. For years all silent, their greybeard spoke one name. Timber spent him. Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. They blessed him and named him Dovahkiin. E. I don't know where it'd be.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
I can't remember how to shout.
Do not be afraid. Your shout is Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I seek vengeance. No.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the 2nd word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
So you just shout at the ground and words appear.
You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Yo.
Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more.
Yay.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Do I?
We
Do
will
I
perform
really?
your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
that one. The one with the giant marker on its head. If this game didn't have markers, I wouldn't know who's who. Unless I like literally went up and... Hello.
Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold.
So I need a...
Master Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind.
Ah, bollocks.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself? No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrave. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. Sky, guard you.
I don't know why I crouch all the time. I'm thinking that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Yeah. Right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think it might be a little bit shorter than the last episode, but when it took longer to do because of the fight I had to redo multiple times. But yep, I'm gonna get that sorted, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.